didn't even get to cross.
Hey, what is up guys? How's it going? My name of course is Womp, and today I will be talking about my custom PC. Note that this is just a setup video, so I won't be talking in depth about all the technical specs of each and every part like I usually do in my videos, but I will instead be giving an overview of my PC as a whole. I built this computer in mid-August with some of the money I made at my summer job as a video editor and producer for a local software company. At the moment of me recording this video, this PC is worth $1,230, but it only costed me about $970. You'll hear why in a minute. So without further delay, let's go over my beast of a PC. For the case, I went with the BitPhoenix Ronin. I talked about this case in my top 5 best mid-tower PC cases video, but if you didn't watch it, this is one of the first PC cases I saw when I was looking for a case, and it absolutely had everything I needed. There was nothing I didn't like about it, but it was out of stock. So I tried to find a case that was as good as this one, but I just couldn't do it. A month later, it was back in stock, so I ordered it immediately. I'm so happy I got this case. Everything from its interior to its exterior is amazing. For the CPU, I went with the AMD FX 8350. I decided to go the AMD route instead of the Intel route because I got great performance for a great price. The CPU is amazing. It's 4.2 GHz and it has 8 cores. As soon as I saw the specs for the CPU and its cost, I knew I had to buy it. For the motherboard, I went with the Gigabyte GA990FXA-UD3. I got this motherboard because it had everything I needed and more. What I like most about it is it has a ton of USB ports and it has many PCI and PCIe slots. I wanted multiple PCI slots, so I am able to upgrade to multiple graphics cards if I want in the future. For the memory, I went with two 4GB sticks of Corsair Vengeance RAM. This is pretty standard RAM and is very popular in the PC building community. For now, I only have 8GB total of RAM, but my motherboard has 4 slots and supports up to 32GB, so I plan on adding more in the future. For the power supply, I went with the Corsair CX600. This is a very basic power supply, but it does the job. It is 600 watts and it is 80 plus bronze certified. For the time being, it works great and has more than enough wattage, but as I upgrade my PC in the future, I want to get a PSU with even more power and with a higher 80 plus rating. For the storage, I decided to get both a normal hard drive and a solid state drive to use as my boot up drive and to store some programs on. For the hard drive, I have a 1TB WD black hard drive. It is great for storing everything from games, videos, music, and all that good stuff. I was going to get a WD blue hard drive, but this one was on sale for literally the same price as the WD blue, and it's faster, so why not get it? For the SSD, I went with a 120GB Kingston HyperX SSD. I'm so happy I got an SSD. It allows me to boot up faster, open and run all my video editing softwares faster, and overall helps me be more efficient. For the graphics card, I actually didn't buy a graphics card, but don't worry, there is a graphics card in my PC. One of my family friends who got me into PC building had double GPUs but didn't really feel like it made that big of a difference, so he decided to give me one of his graphics cards for free. So for the GPU, I have the XFX Radeon HD 6870. I was so happy when my family friend told me he was going to give me this GPU for free because he saved me $200. I gotta say, I love this GPU. No, it's not a GeForce GTX 780, but it works great, it provides great graphics, and it was free. For the CPU cooler, I went with the Corsair H100i. I decided to go the water cooling route rather than the air cooling route because I plan on overclocking my CPU, and the H100i came with great software that allows me to access the temperature of every part in my case and adjust the fans in my case accordingly. For the operating system, I went with Windows 7 Professional. I decided to go with Windows 7 rather than 8 because I prefer the layout and pretty much everything more. Also, I got the Professional and not the Home Premium version because the Pro version has Windows XP mode that helps better run older games. For the fans, the case came with two BitPhoenix Spectre fans and I bought an extra one. I like these fans because they're super quiet and they're great for circulating air in and out of a case. On the H100i, I've been using the stock fans until I decided to upgrade them, but we'll talk more about that in a little bit. For my fan arrangement, I have the front two fans, two of the Spectre fans, pulling air into the case, and I also have my PSU facing so the fan is at the bottom of the case and pulling cool air in. At the back of the case, I have my other BitPhoenix Spectre fan pushing air out of the case, and at the top I have both of my H100i fans pushing air through the radiator and out of the case. For the DVD burner, I went with the Asus 24X DVD burner. It's a very basic disc reader, nothing special, but it does get the job done and it does what it's supposed to do. For the fan controller, I originally used the software that came with the H100i to control the fans until I decided to install a fan controller in one of the optical drive bays. The fan controller I have is the Lamptron FC5, and it was also given to me by my family friend because he wasn't using it anymore. It only controls 4 fans, so I had to get a 3-pin Y splitter cable to control both of my front-facing fans with one of the knob things. This fan controller allows me to see the RPM and voltage of each fan in this case. I can also see temperature in Fahrenheit and Celsius, but I didn't install the temperature lead things that came with it in my case because, like I said, the Corsair software allows me to check the temperature of everything in my case already, so that would just kind of be pointless. Oh, also, I like how the fan controller lets me adjust the color of the text on it. You can change it to any of the basic colors, but you have to take it out and change where these pin things are on the back of it. It's really complicated and hard to explain, but I just wish there was an easy way to adjust it, like a knob on the front of it, but there isn't, so I just kind of stuck with red because that's my favorite color. For the Wi-Fi adapter, I went with the Asus PCE-N15. Unfortunately, there's no Ethernet port in my room, so I had to get a Wi-Fi adapter. But yeah, pretty basic Wi-Fi adapter, works great and everything, no complaints. I planned on making this video a while ago, but there were just a few upgrades I wanted to make to this PC before I made the video. Recently, and by that I mean yesterday, I upgraded 2 parts of my PC. The first thing I did was upgrade the radiator fans. The stock fans that came with the H100i were about 38 decibels each, on the max setting of course, and they were 77 cubic feet per minute, or CFM. I replaced each of them with Cougar Vortex CF-125 HPBs, which are about 28 decibels each and 70 CFM each. So their CFM is a little lower, but the sound is half as much as the stock fans. So far, I'm so happy I purchased these fans. I also added LEDs to this PC because who doesn't like LEDs lighting up their PC? I got the NZXT Hue, which I absolutely love because at the touch of a button, you can make the LEDs any color you can think of. You can change the brightness of the LEDs, and you can change the pattern of the LEDs. I usually have the LEDs on red, but I also like having it on the mode that changes between every single color. Well, that pretty much sums up my PC, guys. Links to where you can buy all the parts mentioned will be in the description. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was what you're looking for. If you did enjoy it, please give this video a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, suggestions, anything like that, please leave it in the comments section below. Again guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.
We dropping bass like a motherfucking atom bomb.